Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line. On the move. Makes the grab right on the warning track. And that's the third out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back now in Tampa Bay, and getting the start, Carlos Rodon.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a strike on the outside edge.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Rodon ready. Here comes.
Ball, that looks good.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a two-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Lau at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. 1-1 there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike. Rodon, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Here comes the 0-1.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And a pitch. And misses inside. And there's a ball. Isaac Paredes would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Ground ball left side. LeMahieu gets it to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started. Here's the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Man at second, nobody out. Chris Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The pitch. And fouled off. Man at second. Into center. Siri in position. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now a move being made at second base. On a pinch run, Jahmai Jones. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong up and loosening in the pen. Maton also getting ready. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit coming home. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That one's in there. That's strike one.
One's the count.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Count 1-0.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. A pitch in for a strike. 1-2. And that's outside. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Snuck the fastball by him. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Isaac Paredes now. Rodon back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Rodon fires. In the dirt, and that's ball one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto really on his horse for it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
That is good.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Known for his late inning heroics. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And another ball. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Check on the runner. The Rosarena dives back. And it stays fair. Rosarena flies around third. Here comes the throw. He's in safely at second as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Making a move at second base. Pinch running here for the Rays. Ahmed Rosario. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. One out. Runner at second. Stepping in, Richie Palacios. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tommy Kahnle, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hamilton also throwing. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. A base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Whoa, not in time, and they walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
Now we don't know how to act. You know me, I'm your OG, low key. I'll be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it, and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat.